little bit of gold down here. If you help the guards, you get nothing. A fight is currently underway here. Alcohol forces have surrounded several free folk, claiming they are wanted for crimes against alcohol. The circle citizens have hunkered down and call for your help in their fight. Help the surrounded citizens. Alcohol warriors frown and warn that this is their own sovereign matter. Their leader hints that he's willing to grease your palm with 200 utar if you look the other way. Help their surrounded citizens. Their leader sighs and orders his men to attack. Now I know I'm not level 5, and neither are my soldiers, but I should be able to pull this off. If I lose a few guys, because they're gonna get promoted soon, if they get enough experience, it's alright. But I don't currently have an income of White Rose potions yet. Part of the reason I'm fighting these guys now is I'm about to enter the Zagros mountains, which is, I would say, tougher than the Kata area. So I should get a little bit of experience while I can, while it's a little easier. Now, I'm not actually planning on doing a lot of fighting in the Zagros mountains, but I should try to toughen up so I can make sure I survive. But if you don't do this, you should turn out fine. Okay, I don't want to anger the Alcohol tribe any more than I am already, and I already have a full team, so the besieged citizens thank you and offer to join your party, but your comrades remind you that doing so risks angering the Alcohol tribe. Politely refuse. The free folk still thank you anyway and present you with a weapon and things. They trudge off out of sight. We got a new sword out of this. So that sword that we couldn't buy earlier, well, we gotta improve into that. We have here, and it's random what we get, but this looks like a really good sword. It gives us Leech. And if you don't know what Leech does, that basically gives you lifesteal or getting hit points back for doing damage. So that is a fantastic weapon. Prestige thing, and... Okay, so it looks like some of our guys are ready to level. Let's go ahead and start with this guy right here, because he has fewer units. So once I promote him, so if I were to run out of resources, which I might, I don't actually have a lot of money. How much money do I have? Okay, I have 900. I have enough money to promote these guys. But if I ran out of resources, such as Jade, in this case I don't even have enough Ironstone or Wood to promote him again after that. But if I ran out of resources, it's good to level up or get my guys back to full fighting strength. So now that group of 4 is a group of 5. We'll do the same thing with this group here. And unfortunately, you can't seem to reorder your groups without using a garrison. Upgrade as many as I can, but I wanted to start with the most wounded. And there we go. So these guys are now level 5. Something to bear in mind is let's take like the promotion tree. I really like the promotion tree. It's very, very evident on how it works. Now, the cool thing is you can see what your character would have looked like in the previous levels. I will say that there's a maximum attribute growth for these guys. So a level 50 Thurian, like that soldier right there, Thurian peasant, level 50 version would be the same as a level 10 version. So there is a maximum level that they stop getting attributes in, so you want to keep promoting them when you can. I don't, the maximums vary, but it's generally just a few levels above their promotion level. So the chain that I want to go is I want to take them all to Third Warmonger. You can see here that he gets Battle Medic, which heals a percentage of health. So a full team of these guys will keep each other running. And then these Nasir Farmers will eventually become, they'll go down here, to a Nasir Cleric. Now their maximum level is unfortunately not going to be as high as Mystic Elder. They can still get levels, they just won't get anything for it. But he will get the ability to remove negative status effects. That'll be useful. And I will, as for the Khalid, or as for the witches, they'll be able to summon genies later on. So we took care of that. Let's go and head on over to the Zagros Mountains. Anything on the way? Okay, now this means that I have, the way this is arranged, means I cannot get wealthy yet. Not that I want it. In order for me to get wealthy, I have to get Jade Quarry first, so I have to go down this chain in order to get wealthy. Again, I don't actually want it because I don't own a main camp since I'm not a sultan. I don't know if you actually have to be a sultan, maybe it just means all overall income. But it's not that important that I squeeze out that much extra Utar. I just wanted to have a general sales profit ability. Like in Wasteland and many other games, being rich is its own superpower. Suddenly, a hurried man thunders past you. He elbows you as he passes, but he doesn't seem to notice. Instead, he continues to rush towards Crying Rock. After a time, another young man walks in the same direction. He stops when he meets your gaze. Sorry, that's my older brother. We're going to join Dakin's Great Conclave. We don't have a lot of time. Sorry. What's a Great Conclave? The Great Conclave is held near the settlement east of Triptych Rock. The Dakin leader, the beautiful Rabia, organizes it. The winner gets a treasure from the days of Old Jamal City. Sounds priceless. When does it start? It starts in 1 day and lasts for 30 days. Time is running out, so you better hurry if you want to join. I heard the great Rabia values intelligence as much as strength. Before the fighting starts, she will test your intelligence. Stupid contestants may be disqualified, whereas intelligence candidates may receive aid from Rabia. Okay, I can't say too much. I must go. So we just have to arrive there at any point between now and 30 days, and we'll complete that quest. It's a low priority for us, so we won't worry about it too much. And by the way, she's actually right there. If I were to walk a little further, actually we'll go and do that right now. So you can see that the queen is right here next to me. But there'll be another queen right here. That's because this is the event queen. Oh, that's Rick. Hold on. Alright, so that's Rick. I think she's a healer. She's one of the squad members that you can recruit in the beginning of the game. I wouldn't go searching for them, but if you plan on building an empire, it might be worth it to build a reputation with these guys so that they don't attack your caravans. But if you're not worried about that and you're just trying to beat the event within 120 days, don't even worry about getting their reputation up. Okay, Zagros Mountain is south of us. Hello. Goodbye. There's some gold there. Let's actually turn around and grab it. There's stuff here, but we can't get that without defeating the bandit camp. Alright, so we have more talents to get to work, or we have more talents available to us. Let's go ahead and work our way down this path. Again, mostly to get the jade at this point. It won't make a substantial difference, but it's nice to get a little bit of jade for upgrade purposes until we're able to start using it. I have one blue serpent flower, that's good. Let's see if I'm strong enough to fight these alpine gorillas. Alright, I look like I can handle it. Ideally, I'd get to level 6 before I leave the Zagros Mountains, but I don't think I'll make it. I haven't been doing enough fighting. But there's still something I can get here, even if I don't have the levels to do it, to pull it off. There is a free jade chest just for the taking. Now, should you end up using up enough jade to upgrade all your guys and still have jade left to spare, you can spend 50 jade making any piece of gear orange. Look, it's Mantis, the dog of the nobility. Bye-bye. I ran past it. Well, I'll go and show you something while I'm down here anyways. This is a really good place for gear, level 12 gear right here. But most importantly, down here, this is what you need to get strong enough to farm if you want skill potions. Basically, if you want to buy skill points. Right here. Now, remember, the maximum level in the game is 20, so you want your best 4 heroes here. If I went in, I would get owned, so we're not going to do that right now. This right here is another good spot for... This here is a good spot for gear. You can repeat that many, many times. So here's Snow Ridge. And if I want Ice Arcana, I actually have enough Iron Stone for this, so I can actually get Ice Magic. I generally prefer Fire Magic, though. We'll go and get this while I'm here. Okay. Yusuf is another guy that you can hire in the beginning of the game. And let's see here. What I need is... I need some wolf fangs. However, I don't have enough money to get a full permanent, so I'll just get a temporary one. Then sell these, sell that, sell that, sell those. Whoops, I don't want to sell the sword. So I can make some profit off of that. And there we go. Now I can afford some things from him. I will take... Let's see here. I need at least 5 wolf fangs. Alright, let's go ahead and buy as many wolf fangs as possible. So that's going to be roughly 1700 Utar. Alright, there we go. Now I have about 200 left to spend. The reason I want the wolf fangs is for a quest. But there's no... I mean, if I turn in the quest now, I will either have to sacrifice one of my characters, and it's going to be a third hero if I do that. Or I can level up to 9 and... Or I can level up to 6 and get another party slot. So we'll probably come back for that. But there's the Jade Chest, so we're definitely going to mark that on the map. Jade Chest. So over here, at nighttime, which will happen on the top left of the sun marker, when it flips night, you'll see a tree man come up, and he will say that he wants certain things. However, if you take too long, he disappears forever. My first playthrough, I did not get him. I know there's more stuff down there, but this stuff respawns, and you'll just be picking up things all day long if you focus on that. We want to go more east, I guess. Gotta work our way around the mountains. Actually, while I'm down here, I might as well do this. There's also another creature. The Arborian we saw is a creature that will join us. So will the Stone Gnome if you chase him around. This is, holding their head and cuddling in a corner. Hey, you! They suddenly started on hearing your voice. They scream and flee. It's a really strange stone. Now, I would try to get him, but I don't have enough party space for him right now. So we'll go ahead and keep chasing him around up until the point where he would join us. So to chase him, you have to go east from there. See this dragon? I don't think you can do anything with it yet, at least in the version of the game I have. You'll find the Stone Gnome again. Hey, can you talk? They shiver with their back to you. Don't be afraid, Don't eat me! They don't dare to look back and run away with their hands raised. Alright, so that's where the gnome is. So we'll go and open up our map. Write in Stone Gnome for now, and we'll come get him later. Okay, where's the nearest big town? There's Dire Springs to the northeast. Doomstorm to the west. Nearest one's Dire Springs, and that's the furthest from the rest of the map, so we'll go there. Maybe we'll find some money off of wolf fangs. Sounds like a fighting going on. Alright, so Aslan will tell you. The young man who lives by the river, Atak, is quite an unusual man. Why? Because he likes flowers, roses especially. He's quite the softy. We give him a rose, he'll give us a jade. One time only, but it's still, might as well. It's so rare to see flowers or plants on a desert. It's always a delight to have the chance to gaze upon one. Take this rose. Thank you, this is my favorite flower. Here, this is also for you. So we take a look at the wolf fangs. We nearly double our money here, so we want to keep 5 for ourselves. And we now make a few thousand gold. This is good. It's a really good start. We can afford roughly 3,300 worth of salts. We'll do that. Or we can afford... actually, we can't even afford a leopard. Nor could we equip it because we don't have a high enough level. But this is the first pass, and the first pass is going to be the roughest one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a manual save now. And we're going to go ahead and use our scroll. It's been 7 days. We're going to warp back to the beginning of the map, the very southwest. So we just bought a bunch of salt from the northeast, and we're going to warp to the southwest. As a result, we will basically make it very easy to sell our materials. And we're strong enough that the Wolfpack will not chase us. So here's a couple people that we might want to think about hiring. So first we're going to make a save and just see if they're any good. Right now I'm not too picky in the beginning, I just want to get 2 more hirelings. So Takia has 1 ability. So these are all passives. Interesting, very interesting, but not good enough. All that means is she will just use 1 ability and all this magic attack and agility does nothing for her. Except she can hit people with a harp. Great. So as Musa is the other one. I don't know why I have Asa. I never actually met him. Must have ran past him or something. Muso, he gets 2 abilities. Alright, he has a couple abilities, so it's not that bad. Crashing enemies deal damage along the way, so it's not that bad. If he's got an easy quest for us, we might think about it. Let's talk to him. I lent Zafira 1,000 for 144 Utar. So we could do this, and we could probably beat up the person, and it's gonna make Zafira not like us. That's alright. Near Fleur. What do you have? Restless Youths. Group just spawned here. 1 group just spawned here. Take it. Spawn down here. I got a food. We'll be alright. I don't care that much. We can find food by killing somebody. So we can sell this salt that we purchased for 51 gold for pretty much all the money in this place. And then we can upgrade from what we were purchasing, which was chicken, for 4 gold each. We can now go up to the next step and get some Nagaki. So we'll still have 7,000 gold left over and a full load of Nagaki with us. The chicken is too high of a price. It does say average, but again, we sold them earlier for 6, so I would literally be making 28 gold off of that. So now I have 5,000 gold in my pocket, plus a full load of cargo. It's actually more powerful than I was when I was last through this area. So we needed food, and maybe these guys will drop some for us. There we go. Got some food. Our people will be fine now. And we need to find Zafira, which was near Fleur, which is in the direction we're heading in. This is the arena that we met in the beginning of the game. We're a little stronger now, so let's go ahead and continue. Not strong enough to just sit there and tank it, apparently. Second time I did this, I was level 2. I did not have the triple boat, so I was actually rolling around for a lot longer. First time I played this, I went through every map like one at a time, trying to complete each map before I went on to the next one. So by the time I got to this point, I was just way too strong for these guys, and it was a piece of cake. Wow, it's been years since I came across a challenger as strong as this. Here's your prize. So shall we skip to the 4th round? Continue the challenge? Sure. Let's start round 4, then. If you win this round, you're ready for the final. Your opponent is... So these are Savage Boers, which are a mercenary unit you can get. Except instead of groups of 8, they come in groups of 3. He just took all 3 in the face. So later on, you'll want to do that as a shotgun method, as you'll just want to just point blank hit him. Unbelievable, stupendous, you're simply amazing. Here's your prize. Savage Warhammer. Now, for the final challenge. This is far more difficult than the previous challenges. Completely different. Traveler, have you figured it out yet? Are you ready to continue? Yes. Seems so. You require training. Your final opponent is far greater than you could possibly imagine. Make some noise, people! Let's hear some noise! Ow! Whoa, he almost got me that time. So my spell slows him down. So once he starts speeding up again, he charges right at me. I'll go and hit him with the slow spell. Alright, you win. You really won this time. You really are quite remarkable. I've never seen such strength before. These prizes are for you. Alright, let's take a look. We got an auto heal golden spear. That's fine. That'll help us out in the beginning if we can get a spear user. More importantly, we got spike armor, which nobody can equip because I don't think anybody's level 6 yet. So that's one of the things about doing quests higher than yourself is you won't get gear that you can use. I think my character's level 4.